Hi, this is Micornus Phokane, the leader and the founder of Young Men Empowerment Forum. Today I want to speak about things that actually define you. I've spoken yesterday about things that don't need to define you, things that cannot define you. But I want to outline things that actually define you today. Because it's very important for you to understand that there are those things that actually define you. And one of those is what we call your experiences. Your experiences generally define you because most of us grew up in certain circumstances. We grew up in certain families and in certain localities, in certain communities, and we experienced certain things in those localities. But I want you to be aware that experiences can define you in a way because we are sort of a product of our experiences. And I want you to realize that most of the time when you have experienced something, it tends to actually make a stronghold in your mind. And sometimes it builds up you as an individual. You become a product actually of your experiences because of what you have gone through in your life. And I want to emphasize this, that please, when you are having experiences, you must always be wise enough to identify those positive experiences. Make use of those because positive experiences will result in positive lifestyle. They will help you. They will develop you into a positive person and they'll make you to become a successful person depending on the positivity that you have. But I want you to be aware of positive mind. It will actually, positive experiences, it will actually build you as a better person. It defined you, but it defined you in a positive way. But there are those negative experiences that you've gone through. And some of them have actually defined you to become somebody who is bitter, somebody who's hateful, somebody who becomes a serious criminal because of the previous experiences that were negative in your life. They define you, but I want you to defy that as an individual and say, I'm not going to be defined by negative experiences. Because negative experiences have got a way of defining you. And I must really say that as they try to define you, refuse to be defined by those experiences. Because those experiences will actually impose themselves to you. They'll make you to start feeling that I cannot go anywhere further. I cannot do anything better because I've experienced this in my life. But those experiences, as much as they actually define you, but please, when they are negative, make sure that you are cognizant of that and you are aware that you cannot allow the negative experiences to define you. The second thing that actually defines you as an individual is your goals. But I want to dwell a little bit more on goals because goals are very important. And I must emphasize that as an individual living in this world, without setting goals in your life, you will not actually get to become better. Everybody else that you see successful is the people that have valued goals from a younger age. And that is why I want to teach this to you as a young man, early time while you're still young, that you must be an individual of goals. You must be an individual who set goals in your life and pursue those goals and make sure that you achieve them. Without setting goals in your life, you'll not be successful because goals are those things that you write down and you draft a pathway of saying, I want to reach there. Goals are as a result of a vision. You must have a vision first, and you must actually see your vision and clearly and have your vision clearly, vivid within you. And therefore, tell yourself, I want to fulfill that vision. But without fulfilling the vision, remember, you cannot fulfill the vision without objectives, without goals. So therefore, you must put up a plan and say, this is the master plan that will take me towards my vision. This is the plan that will take me to fulfill that vision. But that plan must be consisted of goals. And I'm emphasizing this because goals, therefore, will actually help you to drive your direction towards fulfillment. Because goals are those step-by-step ways of going through to your vision. And those goals are the ones that are the ones that are driving force for your life. But allow me to say that goals and objectives must be measurable. There must be things that you can actually measure and see if you're successful or not. And goals also, they must be specific. And because if you don't have a specific goal, you may find yourself doing a lot of things that are not leading you to anywhere. And this is very important, that we urge you as a young man to understand that as much as your goals are defining you, but you must make them specific in your life. You must make sure that they are clear and concise. You must make sure that they are very, very directional, and they are things that are measurable as well. They've got a time frame within them that you can say, I want to achieve those goals at a certain specific time. And you can only reach when you've got specific measurement of those goals, and you've got specific time frame as well of them, that you will be able to achieve those. But I want to emphasize that goals do define individuals. And all of us, we have been defined by our goals. And if as a young man, you don't focus on having goals, you don't focus on drafting goals, you may not be defined in your life. You may not know what to do in your life, because we are all defined by our goals. Remember that there are those that are having very, very weaker goals, and the goals that are not taking you far. Those goals that are really leading you to temporary places. But as an individual, as a young man, and I want you to understand that the goals that you set are the ones that are going to determine the direction that you go, and also how far you can go. Because the goals, if you are ambitious enough, they will actually render you to a very ambitious place. And I want to urge you as a young man to be able to know the things that actually define you. One of those is goals. And as you set up those goals, make sure that the goals lead you, and they are ambitious enough, and they direct you to greater heights. And you are pursuing yourself to fulfill those goals at all given times, because goals will define you in your life. I want to end up here today, your host, Micornus, Phokane, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. So remember, our YouTube channel, please subscribe to it. It is Micornus, Phokane. It is also Young Men Empowerment Forum. So please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. You follow us on our social media platform, Facebook page, Young Men Empowerment Forum, a Facebook page, Micornus, Phokane as well. Follow us. And also make sure that you click notification buttons on those. Don't forget our TikTok account as well, which is very active, and many of our young listeners have already started following us there, and I believe that you will follow us as well. May the good Lord bless you, and allow me to check out right here and say cheers for now.